Hi there, Jennifer Wood here. So I am making something I have never made. Bear with me, I'm gonna fix this. In the pressure cooker before. I used to make this all the time, excuse me, in the slow cooker. So I thought this should easily I could easily modify it for this. So I will be the guinea pig and try it out. I kind of looked at some other recipes. You can do this one of two ways. You can either put it on saute and then you can put a little flour, salt and pepper on your cube steak, and then you can saute it in here before you put your, hi mama, you can saute it before you put it in here. I do it the lazy way, which is I don't saute it. Plus you're gonna save yourself some calories because you're not putting the flour on it. So I put, I'm using a big, large can of tomato sauce. So I put a little bit in the bottom of the, I don't know if you can see it. I guess you don't have to see it, but I'm using an actual Instapot, but you can do this in any pressure cooker you have. So I put a little bit on the bottom, and then I took my cube steak, and if you do this in a what do you call it? A slow cooker, you don't have to cut it up like this, but I wanted it to cook quicker, so I cut it into, I don't know if you guys can see, it's just like 1-2 inch cube kind of things. So I seasoned it with salt, pepper, and garlic powder just on one side. I'm all about keeping it easy. So I'm gonna throw that all in there. Hopefully it doesn't splash on me. And I'm gonna add a little bit more sugar, salt, because I only got one side of the meat. So I'm gonna add a little bit more salt and a little bit more pepper to the meat that's in there. I don't really measure, just kind of whatever. And then I'm also adding some thyme. You don't have to add that, but it's been a really long time since I made this, but I'm almost sure this is what I would add to it. So probably like a teaspoon. I just kind of, take a pinch, pull it out. I also like to use onion powder. If you have that, you don't have to have it. So just, like a teaspoon. If you like to measure, you could totally measure just like a teaspoon. But it's really simple. You can't go wrong with this. You just dump stuff in there. Bear with me, man. I've been like coughing, darn allergies. So this is another lazy, Mom, you'll love this. You like lazy stuff. Not lazy, you're not lazy, you just like shortcuts. So this is a pepper stir fry, so it's got peppers and onions. I'm debating on cutting up some extra onion and throwing those in there because we really like onions and it gives you extra veggies. Onions are really good for you, low in calories too. So anyways, I'll just throw this whole bag in there. If I can find my scissors. Of course, my scissors don't want to work. Oh, it says low internet connection. That's not good. Hopefully I'm still recording. If I'm still recording, can you double tap or click like or comment or something? Hello. I don't know if it's recording. Can somebody drop a comment? Hello. Okay, I'm back on. I don't know what happened. I don't know why we pay for internet when it doesn't work half the time. Okay, well if it cut out, sorry. If it didn't, then I look like an idiot because I thought it cut out. So anyways, I just put the peppers in, and then I'm gonna dump the rest of this can in here. If you don't like tomato sauce, you're probably not gonna like this recipe. It's really good over rice. You can, I guess the original recipe, you do it over noodles. So you can also do it over mashed potatoes. I'm gonna put it over mashed potatoes. I'm not eating the mashed potatoes because I'm trying not to eat the carbs in the evening. I'm eating them earlier in the day. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna have. But anyway, so you can have it on whatever you want. A great tip is because mashed potatoes feel like they're a lot of work. So a great tip for that, and I did it last time, is make extra, so make double, and then put your leftovers in a plastic Ziploc bag, squeeze out the air, throw it in the freezer, and then when you have a meal like this, I pulled out the mashed potatoes, so now we have mashed potatoes easily with dinner. So I'm always trying to make extra so that I can cook less. Like, I don't want to be in the kitchen all the time. So that's pretty much it. I might add a little bit more garlic and a little bit more onion powder. Again, if you like measuring, a teaspoon of each should be fine. So you could probably do maybe a half teaspoon of salt, half teaspoon of pepper, a teaspoon of garlic powder, a teaspoon of onion powder, and then probably a teaspoon of thyme. That's an estimate. I am gonna put a little bit of water in here, not much, just a little bit to rinse this can out. And should be good. I'm gonna kind of stir it, make sure the meat gets like some, you know, I want the meat to have the sauce on it, so I'm gonna just stir it around. And then put the lid on, and if you have, I mean, this works for any pressure cooker, so you're gonna close the pressure, put it on high, so you can do manual if you want, put it on high. I'm gonna try, I read somebody said 30 minutes, but I think that's too long. Someone else said 10. So I'm gonna try 12 minutes and then let it natural release. And what that means is, if you're new to Instapots, it just means letting the steam naturally release. I think it's, you know, over the period of like 10 minutes. So I'll try it for 12 and I'll give you my feedback whenever it's done and see if it's done. But I know with cube steak, it can be really tough, so it probably is gonna take a little bit more time. Maybe I'll try 15. I think I'll start with 15. I'm just afraid my peppers are gonna disintegrate. That's my only fear. But worst case scenario, we get to use our vegetables as gravy, right? So, all right, well, thanks for watching. You should give this a try. It's super simple. It literally took me like, I don't know, you saw how fast it was. I mean, it was like, I thawed the meat, I grabbed it. You could even, if you're in a pinch, you could grab like those steam fresh rice, you know, the steam fresh rice. You could steam those real quick while this cooks for 20-30 minutes, and then you have a quick dinner that didn't cost you much. It's healthier for your family. Anyways, thanks for watching. Bye.